it's been quite an interesting road. I definitely think that I picked the right time to stop drinking because clubs closed, like right in the beginning of quarantine. So I feel like, yeah, it's hard with tips, you know, everyone's different. Everyone's on their own journey and their own path. Do you know what I mean? I think that having a steady regimen and like a nice routine is always good. Do you know what I mean? Things to keep your mind off of drinking and partying and doing things that are just are a waste, a bit of a waste of time. I mean, this is just my point of view.
Good. Your nose looks so good. Where's Shay? Was he not invited? Your husband?
Do you know what I mean? That's where I am in my life, where I think drinking is a waste of time because I don't drink anymore. You know, I'm doing a lot of other things with my time. But it's tough, you know. I think that getting a routine, though, working out, eating healthy is really important during quarantine because you can easily forget about all of that stuff, you know what I mean? And then next thing you know, a couple months goes by and you're just like, oh shit, I haven't worked out in months. And hey, I forget too sometimes, you know. We're all in this together, all in this learning process together. So it's tough to say.
I told you I had a bite of her pasta and then the whole thing was devoured, and that's what you go off on.
Why is it about the damn pasta? Get over the damn pasta, read between the f***ing lines.
Yeah. I mean, me and Lala always have a good time making music, you know, from Feeling You to Playboy Bunny. We always like to have fun in the studio, do you know what I mean? And I love her energy and I love the stuff we come up with, you know what I mean? It's always fun hanging out with my girl Lala. So yeah, I definitely think we'll be back in the studio sometime, yeah, that would be great. That would be great. Definitely after the baby, of course. No, I'm not related to them. No, I'm not related. It does seem like that sometimes. And they definitely, she is almost like a mother figure to me. She's always had my back and she's always steered me in the right direction. And she gave me a job when I was 19, you know, really young. And yeah, she's amazing. But we're not related by blood. No, my parents did know Lisa back in the day in London time, like in those days. They knew each other. Do you know what I mean? They weren't like best friends hanging out every day, but you know, they were in the set. You know how people know each other. Do you know what I mean? It's like how I know people now over here in LA. So it's kind of funny, but yeah, after moving back to America in 2008, my mum was like, oh, Lisa's here. She's got like, you know, she's got the show now and Housewives, and Sir was just down the street from where I was living at the time. So my mum was like, why don't you pop in and see what's up? And so I said hello, yeah.
Concentrate on getting your night out there and making it successful, please, and behave yourself.
I'm not going to let you down.
My whole life seems to be very serendipitous, and that falls in with the 333. You know, it's definitely a number that steers me in the path that I feel like that I should be going. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, oh, should I be doing this or should I be going here? Like, did I just make the right business move? Did I just make the right future move? And then if I see the number, like it could be anywhere. I could be like on the way to something and I'll look outside my window and I'll just see it drive by, like a number on a house or a license plate or a gas price or just anything. And it's just an affirmation like, yeah, you're on the right path. Everything's going to be good. And you know, it's something lucky, and it's something that I didn't ignore, you know, because I've been seeing that number since I was like 13, 14. And, you know, in the beginning, it was just a number that I used to see around. And as I got older and as I grew up to now, it's like I've got a full understanding of it, and I'm still learning about all of it. But yeah, it's very spiritual. It's an amazing thing. I hang out with Sheena a lot, you know, so we've been around her a lot during her pregnancy, which is really exciting time. And yeah, I hang out with like Tom and Ariana and stuff like that. I haven't seen Jax, Brittany, or that whole group. Yeah, we definitely have our own sections of friend groups when we're not filming, and I think that it becomes clear to people's eyes, you know, through Instagram and through things like that, like, oh yeah, so this is how it's really going down, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't how the show is. But yeah, Tom, Ariana, Sheena, and yeah, I still talk to Lala and stuff, but, you know, with quarantine and COVID and all that stuff, and the pregnancies, of course, you know, everyone's in their own bubble, and you got to respect that for sure, I think, during these times, yeah. Well, I'd probably still be chasing my dreams, because that's what I do. You know, I'm a big dream chaser. Yeah, making music, DJing. Maybe I would have gone back to Ibiza. Definitely would have tried the whole famous thing in LA, right? But if that never worked out, yeah, probably would have gone back to Ibiza. I lived in Ibiza, Spain when I was 14 years old. I moved there to the age of 16. So that's really where I discovered house music and live dance music at such a young age. I was in Pacha seeing Tiesto when I was 14, you know, just all this cool shit. And I just remember thinking, wow, I want to do this. I want to play this music to people. I want to DJ. And I was thinking like he was making the lights and the music happen all up there at once, and it just like changed my life. So yeah, I probably would have gone back to Ibiza to become a world famous DJ. Yeah.
Take me home, I know you gon' ask me to stay. Wake me up in your bed.
We've apped it down because like it was all done, the room was all done, but then like through quarantine and jam sessions and recording sessions, it's all, and now it's my workout room as well, technically, because I've got a bench there. But we moved the sofa here, and then this is like my streaming area now. So it's like I make my videos and stuff on this wall. You know, we're making it do. But yeah, I love it. The lights make everything. And my studio actually just opened back up in Burbank pretty recently. So I have been making some trips here and there. But, you know, I've gotten so used to working from home that I just don't want to leave anymore. I think that we definitely both learned how much we love each other, for real. You know, I think a lot of couples have been challenged during this time, you know, and I've seen a lot of people break up, and I've seen some people get together, you know, and for me and Raquel, we're just as strong as we were in the beginning, if not stronger. You know, quarantine's definitely kept us together every single day, but we really like work well together. I mean, we haven't gotten bored of each other yet, which is nice. And yeah, I mean, shit, I feel like I already know everything about her. So it's like after quarantine started, it was like, there's no more surprises here, you know? Like, I think she realizes now how good a cook I actually am, because I'm cooking every night now. And, you know, I'm not cooking just pasta every bloody night. I'm cooking up, you know, different stuff. You know, we got steaks one night, chicken, we got shrimp fettuccine one night. I'm changing it up. So I think she appreciates that, like how much I'm cooking.